Hello, hello. We're finally here.
That's totally my fault. My son distracted me right before the chat, and I can just
Well, I understand. It's something that's very easy to get distracted with too. It's
he come I was telling Jared, is that he comes to me like 10 minutes before the chat and's like, I'm buying a new desktop. I need you to go over the specs I've picked for him. And so of course he's picked everything wrong. And I'm like, okay, we need to get this processor and this motherboard and this and before I know it, it's like, oh my God, the chat's supposed to have started already. Yeah, it just sucked my brain away. But anyway, yes.
We got a few people waiting on us already. We got Eduardo, Robert Lee. We got Nakujinos and Jonta Carr. Welcome, everybody. And well, to kick things off, of course, we didn't have a show last week. I was out of town and a toy show.
Do we have toys to show off?
I think we do.
We got toys. I got to get all the stuff that I've got. I already put half of it on the shelf. I got to get all my stuff. I got to remember what I bought in the last week. Oh no, DCUC down.
Oh no.
I can see some of them have fallen.
Oh, I got a pile of stuff over here. I got stuff from the con, plus stuff had pre-orders come in, and some Ollie scores. One of the Ollie scores, I'll go ahead and show. I got the Fortnite Snake Eyes.
Oh, I wish. My Ollie sucks, man. My Ollie's completely sucks.
Dude, I was shocked that my Ollie had this stuff. More Ollie's goodness. They had cases of Sergeant Slaughter.
Fuck you. How much?
$12.99.
God damn it! I need Sergeant Slaughter.
Hey, I can hook you up with one. I bought extras.
I would love you forever.
Yeah, I put one to the side for you, and next time I'm out there, I'm actually going out tomorrow to do some shopping. I'll swing by and grab another one.
Yeah, I
bought them all, then I went to the front. They had a pallet with more G.I. Joes.
Oh my God. Mine doesn't have it. The only G.I. Joes mine have is from the freaking Snake Eyes movie. That's it.
A buddy of mine, he messaged me. He wanted two, so they PayPal me the money for the two. His wife sent me the money for those. And Custom Cannon wants one, so at least be one extra one. So I need to get an extra for me.
Yeah, I've so been looking for specifically Sergeant Slaughter.
And he's like one of the best classified figures.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the Valaverse one, which I love. I think it's a great figure. It makes for a good older Sergeant Slaughter. I like it. I really, really do love it.
It feels too short. I've met Hillman. He's an old man, and he's taller than me still.
Yeah.
He needed to be on a bigger body. I know the classified one's larger than life, but that's the way I remember Sarge. My first Sarge was the cartoon.
He's huge.
Yeah. I got Serrana for $5. I got 4 Crimson Guards for $5 a piece.
It's another one I would love to get a hold of.
I would have bought more if they had more. I was going to my friend Harker Customs. He was like, get some Dusties if they had them. The Dusties and Serranas were all gone when I went back. They had the Sarges and the Fortnite stuff. I grabbed a couple of Dusties for me when I got the Crimson Guards.
Yeah.
I picked up a extra Black Panther, the Vulcan Buddy. It's always just a good one to get. There's those. I'll let you have a go what you got.
I'm trying to remember I don't remember what all I got. I think I don't know. Okay, so I got Firefly.
Oh, nice.
Which is the one I've been waiting on, is his original look. I know we got Firefly once before, and it was a cool figure. Don't get me wrong. But this is more a traditional look for Firefly. That's the one I was wanting.
When you open it up, check the waist and the hips. There's the first batches, they had loose hip articulation, and waist, the ball joint at the base of the torso.
Okay. I will double check that. I haven't opened them up yet. And I showed you these. I got a couple of Dungeons and Dragons figures. They were both $10. One at Ollie's and one at Walmart.
And the little barbarian guy comes with Uni, right?
Yep, he comes with these little unicorn. I picked up a Cobra Hiss tank.
Oh, I didn't realize they like weathered the tracks on that.
Yeah, which my other one isn't like that. It's just black.
Huh.
So this one actually is. I mean, even on the bottom of the treads, this one is. So it's different than the last one I've got.
And $13 for that. So it's.
I know, $12.99. What the hell? You can't beat that. So I got that. I finally picked up, just loose without his motorcycle, but I picked up Tiger Force Duke.
Oh, nice.
So I got him. Picked up, great, I love this thing, Chopper. Black Series Chopper. Awesome figure.
The genocidal maniac.
You're going to see a theme here. I picked up Ezra. This figure sucks. I do not recommend it because this is supposed to be Ezra season 4 of Rebels, but what they did is they put a 35-year-old man's face on it because they tried to put the face of the actor who played him in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
And it looks fucking weird as shit.
I noticed that a lot of the ones, when they try to do the Rebels, they try to make the heads more realistic. I don't like that a lot of you like Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff.
Yeah.
Make them look like the animation.
They should look like animation, but even when so I've got Kanan, right? And he's got a little bit of that realistic look, but it doesn't look horrible. Like, it doesn't look like the animated, which I would prefer, but it doesn't look horrible. Ezra looks horrible because, like, if you compare him, so he's supposed to be, like, at this point, I think Ezra's in season 4 of Rebels, Ezra's supposed to be, like, 17 years old. So he's a little figure. Yeah. With a 35-year-old man's face on him. It looks fucking weird. So I would recommend, personal opinion, while I like the sculpt, as far as the body and everything and the outfit, because it is
from the neck down, it looks right.
Yeah, from the neck down, it looks fine. But honestly, like, the first figure is way better than this one. It's like way better than this one because that head sculpt is awful. It just looks so creepy seeing a little figure like that with a grown man's head on it. And yeah, so anyway, pick that one up. Also, like I said, you'll see a theme here. Finally, I've been looking for this dude for a while. Picked up Zeb.
Oh, nice.
So I got Zeb, found him at a local shop today. As a matter of fact, one of my local shops was having, not Quinn, I was cheating on Quinn. Was having a Black Friday sale, and they were like close to me. So I was like, well, okay, I can run out real quick and check them out. So I finally got Zeb, which I've been wanting for a while. Got me, I showed you this one, I don't know, however, a few days ago. Got a Bulldozer, Marvel Legends Bulldozer.
Inspired tonight's topic.
It did. And this dude's expensive. I got him from Quinn for $23. Why Quinn was selling him for $23, I don't know. I didn't ask. I just bought it.
And you went and cheated on him. Man.
And I went and cheated on him for it, too. What kind of friend am I? Look at that. I'm just an asshole.
I think he's having a good busy day on Black Friday on his shop, or he'd be here with
us. Yeah, he's having a sale today. If I could have, he's a little bit farther away from me, so I didn't get a chance to get out to him. Otherwise,
the Ezra figure aged horribly.
It looks horrible. It's creepy as shit looking. I think I'm going to buy the old figure, which I passed on because I wasn't as much into classifieds when it came out, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever it came out. Because I was still primarily just doing 3 3/4 inch, 4-inch scale, vintage collection, stuff like that. So I didn't pick it up, and now it's like $45 to pick that dude up. But I think it's worth it because that thing creeps me out just looking at him.
That's cool.
But yeah, so I picked all that. Oh, and I got this dude. This is another one I got today. I've been meaning to get this dude for a while. I got Cosmic Ghost Rex.
Sweet.
And he was $40.
I got him sitting right here on mine.
Nice, yeah. $40, which I believe is like retail. Like, wasn't he selling for like $39.99?
He was 50.
Was he 50? Well, because the guy. So what it was is I got this at the same place he was having a 20% off sale on all the stuff in his store today, and he had this dude for 50. So with 20% off, he was $40. So I got him today too. I think I've gotten something else, but I don't remember what. I don't know.
I can't remember. You sent me a post. It's like, what did you get?
Yeah.
Remember I guess we're getting my con good scores.
Yes.
I got 2000X Ice Armor He-Man for $10.
Nice.
Still sealed, which I'll probably tear apart and put them on a Hercules body. Or I might put them on the shelf. I don't know. I haven't decided yet because I still like these figures even though they don't have a lot of articulation.
Well, they're awesome looking.
Like the Ice Armor. I just thought it looked really cool. For $10, they have like on the first day in the evenings of that con, they have like a toy swap after the show. People were selling that figure in the con for $35, and now they're on the toy swap. Somebody had it for $10. It's like, yes,
damn, that's a great fucking deal.
This I was happy to acquire because I missed it. Mattel Creations sells out of Motu Origins figures very quickly. You can go get any of the exclusive Masterverse figures on Mattel Creations because nobody buys them.
Mm-hmm.
But the Origins sell out immediately and they don't restock. I got Lady Slither, Queen of the Snake Men. Cost me, I had to pay the late tax, but not really that bad. I got her for $60.
You know, the other one I want is what's the new one that just came out? The big chick. The hell's her name? Because she wasn't in the original cartoon, so I don't remember her name. But it's a cool looking figure. Mainframe or something like that.
The Motherboard.
Motherboard. There you go. And that's an Origins figure, right?
That is Masterverse. She's going to be.
Oh, it's Masterverse. Oh, I thought it was an Origins figure.
Part of it. Why is my camera's not refocusing?
Oh, I forgot. I also did get Zorana.
Oh, there you go.
I got that one too.
This is the most expensive piece I got over the weekend.
Transformers related.
Actually, Motu.
Really? Okay.
Classic. Master Universe Classics. Snake Face.
Oh, dude.
Sealed in like a protective clamshell. That's one of the Snake Men I'm missing. And come to find out, this used to belong to Pixel Dan.
Oh, really? That's
the vendor
cool.
I bought it from, Dan sold a lot of his extra figures to. And I was talking to the Pixel Dan at the con. He said, I believe that used to be mine.
Dude, you should have had him sign it.
Shit.
You had him sign it.
I don't know. Because I'm dumb.
I'd have totally had him sign that thing, man.
Shit, I don't know anything about that. Well, he's just such a down-to-earth person. I just don't think about getting him to sign it. He's just a cool guy to talk to. And
Dan seems like, and I've never talked to him at all. I've been watching his videos for years, but I don't even know if I've ever even gone back and forth with him in a comment before. But he just seems like the nicest motherfucker in the world.
He's probably the nicest guy in the toy community, and it's surprising when you see he's trained like professional wrestler too. He's super nice. I met him back in 2021 at the same con, and he actually did a bumper for the channel. It's like, this is Pixel Dan, and you're watching Collector Express.
Oh, that's cool.
I need to put it on one of my videos.
You should. You totally should.
Amazon. Right before I was leaving to the con, it's like had that warning. It's like the ship date has changed on these items you ordered. I was like, what? Okay, but I got classified figures. I got Agent Helix. No clue who it is. I don't normally buy those, but it's just a good looking figure. She looks really cool.
Is that Dale? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Looks
this
like
is Dale.
Dale Gribble.
I want a Dale head for it.
Dude, all you need is like a 1/12 scale red hat.
Yeah, well, I need his aviators because they gave him like welding goggles.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I'll be on in just a second.
No worries. Yeah, they gave him the Marvel Comics style goggles instead of the cartoon and toys aviators.
I wonder if Sarge's aviators would fit, or are they stuck on?
Sarge's
Are they
aviators are
motorized?
different pieces.
No, I mean, are his goggles? Are they molded on, or
No,
they
they're
come off?
separate pieces. They are separate pieces. And wait, what? I just happened to look. They sent me the wrong figure, which was cool, but I thought I got Shockwave. Got General Hawk.
Holy shit!
It says this is not shipped yet, and I got Shockwave, and I got General Hawk. So I need to go check my pre-orders. And I got the Ripper.
You might end up with 2 General Hawks.
It's like, or Dan Larson from Pixel Galaxy, or anyway, Toy Galaxy. I mean,
It does kind of look like him, doesn't it? It needs a beard though.
yeah, this is pre Dan Larson beard. I was like, I gotta go check my pre-orders. I could have swore it said this is not shipped. And Eduardo, do it for Dale. Praise Dale. Praise Dale. And I got something I haven't even opened yet from Big Bad Toy Store.
And that's Transformers.
Actually, I don't think I have anything Transformers today.
You're just throwing me off tonight, man.
But I did order Transformers. Which, of course, what is today? Black Friday.
Why, yes. You know, I've ordered nothing online for Black Friday.
Well, I was going to pass on it, but it was like, damn it. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'll have it next week for that show.
Is it a scantily clad female figure with a big booty? Oh, no.
No, we got Blade the Vampire Hunter.
Blade. Okay.
We got.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Sorry, I have been busy today with my Black Friday sales. It's been going crazy here.
Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah. You know, I'm not opposed to making money. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's that Return of the Jedi Luke. I've been thinking about picking him up.
I've got him here at the store if you need one.
Because I just got this one though. I just got this. What is this? Jedi Training Academy Luke.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I need the Return of the. They're very similar, basically, except he's got the flap open, and he's got kind of the tunic robe kind of thing.
The one that comes on the retro card,
on that one.
he has that flap open and another replaceable chest piece that has it closed. And like I said, if you need one, I have a couple of them here, and I'm doing 15% off. So.
Oh yeah, the extra. It's on the in the back. It's got the closed one.
I'm just trying to figure out if I need both because they're very, very similar, and I don't know if I need both of them.
Yes,
Do
you
it.
need both of them.
Do it.
You need to look at me real quick. You need both of them, man. You need both of them. You cannot live without them.
I got Spike Orb.
Ooh, nice.
We got another Snake Ninja. We got Squeeze.
That's a good one.
I'm running out of places to put stuff.
Go on the ceiling, my friend. Go on the ceiling.
We got. I bought 2 of these. 2 packs of skeleton ship builders.
That is a good 2-pack. I had those here in the store. They sold out within a couple days. I love
And they
them.
glow in the dark.
Yes, they're glow in the dark. Love them.
This will look great on my Snake Mountain.
Yep.
Have you got your Snake Mountain set up yet somewhere?
It's still sitting right next to me. I got 2 of those, and the rest are.
Oh, hold on. I got to go grab something real quick that I wanted to show everybody.
A new puppy.
I'm stuck now. I'm surrounded by toys.
Is it a new puppy, Matt?
I wanted to show everybody something that I picked up at Walmart. For anybody out there, maybe this is something you might find handy. For $3.77, you can get these. And what they are, because I know you can't tell with it right here, is a roll of brick wall that is textured. It is 30 inches long, and it's like 3 inches tall. And I wanted to pick them up because I'm going to do a background on my Spider-Man shelf of like a brick wall with New York City skyline behind it. And these are really not like it's a rubberized texture on here. It's not just a picture. And these are Christmas decorations for like Christmas miniatures.
Nice. Is that in the holiday section?
Is it what?
It's in the holiday section or the Christmas
Yeah,
section?
it's in the holiday section.
Nice.
And they may be going on sale here after Christmas, but I wouldn't wait. For $3.77. I bought 3 of them because I wanted to try them out because I was looking for some brick wall miniature stuff online. And at these hobby shops, this shit is expensive. Like really, really expensive. And again, you get a whole strip. I don't know, man. I'm going to try it out. It looked really cool, and they were cheap as hell. So just a heads up to anybody out there looking to do like a diorama or something on one of your shelves or something. You need some brick wall. There you go. $3.77. You can pick some of those up at Walmart now. So,
You masters looking to get the Vicron set. That's the Masterverse. That does look pretty good.
Have you been finding anything lately at Walmart or Targets? I have not been seeing any new stuff really hit their stores.
The local Target here quit carrying Marvel Legends altogether.
I haven't found anything at Target. I did find my Black Series Ezra at Walmart, but now I regret him because he sucks. But
the last 3 things I got 3 weapons packs from Maxiport. I got Foxtrot. It's got the Barrett in there.
nice.
Zoom in for
I like that golden Chris Vector. I'm sorry, I'm sure they can't call it a Chris Vector, but that's totally a Chris Vector.
It's where my hand at? Chris Vector.
The Chris Vector.
And we got Echo. And my camera blinks out. Can you see me? My screen's black.
You froze. Oh, there we go. Now it popped back up. Okay, let's see. What do we got? We got a Scar. We've got an MP5. We've got a Glock that's weird. We've got a, let's see, 4570 Marlin. We got a Chiappa Rhino. We got a Halo-fied AR-15. We got a SIG Scorpion. We got a CZ. That's a nice weapons pack. I like that. I like that Chiappa Rhino.
And the last one, we got Golf.
Oh, nice. We got a minigun. Got a Remington 870. Got a Deagle. Another Chiappa Rhino. Another Chris Vector. Another MP5. That's a nice setup.
I like it for photography. You got like open with the slide open.
I see that. Excuse me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I love their accessory kits. I like their accessory kits better than the figures. The figures are fine. It's just I get benefit out of the kits because these are what, $13.
That's not bad. That's almost comparable to McFarlane's weapon packs, but they don't work with 6-inch figures though. But yeah. And McFarlane's killing it with those weapon packs, man. He released another one not too long ago, and it had different colors, so it'll go with certain, like the Joker and this and that, you know. And he's just killing it, man. Warner Brothers is just making him more money by saying no weapons in our figures. So he's like, yep, that's fine. I'll make my own.
I threw everybody off. I didn't have Transformers in that Big Bad Toy Store box,
which just blows everybody away.
I know. What happened to the real? What happened to the real Jared? Where's he at?
We'll have to, like, I know we don't normally do this on this show, but we'll do this. Family.
I am not related to any of those guys.
Hey, but we're all family here.
Yes, we are. We all like the same thing.
And did buy some Transformers related stuff today.
Nice.
Which, let me pull it up here. We got. I'll share. One of the things I bought today was Toy Hacks labels for some of my Transformers I've been needing to get for a while. Great source to getting like upgrade kits and decal kits for your figures, or just restoration kits. I'm glad Hasbro don't bother those people anymore. Hasbro used to send like like the replacement sticker guys, replacement part people, cease and desist letters to stop them. And, you know, they'll never make them, but they would send them cease and desist and threaten legal action against them. But that's Hasbro.
Oh well.
Share screen. I bought something nice I probably shouldn't have today, but
excuse me.
Well, if it ever start showing on the screen,
there it is. I see it.
Black Friday deals on TF Source.
Oh, Jetfire.
Great deals. The Seekers are $60 a piece. Masterpiece Seekers, or you can buy the 3 for $159. I think it's like $53 a piece. We got all kinds of great deals. It's very tempting. TF Source is where I got my big Masterpiece Devastator and like a Caterpillar Yellow. I couldn't say that right off. I got for like $300 way back when. And they were like it's 6 figures in to make that. So basically got half price. They were all $100 a piece. Got it for $300 for the whole set. On a Black Friday deal from TF Source many years ago. And I love that thing. And on the same note, I bought this. I bought Superion.
Oh. Well, now we were talking about this a couple weeks ago because are you gonna? I mean, are you gonna get rid of the ones you've already got?
I might get rid of Skydive, but I always liked the Air Raid, so I might keep that one.
Yeah,
and I can sell it for $200 and about
pay for more than half of that. Yeah. Well, with shipping, probably half.
Well, free shipping. Just had to pay tax on it.
Nice.
And it got super speed shipping with that price range. So I get all 5 aerial bots, the special metallic feature. I thought about going like Bombus B. They're sold out. This is starting to sell out again. And this is probably the last run of this ever. It's like, yeah, I can get this. I like it. I bought this and the X Transbots drag strip, the toy version. It was on sale for like normally $100. It was on sale for $44.
Yeah.
Same place. Can't go wrong with that. Well, I can, but I'm not going to say that. But I like it. They're not. Oh yeah, find it. The other one I got. They got so much stuff on sale right today. This is a great price here too. The toy colors of Fan Toys Thomas, which is Astro Train, $169 versus $239. No more retail. They make toys Seekers for 60.
I saw a guy on one of the custom pages. I'm assuming it was some. He posted it. I think it was on one of the custom pages on Facebook. So I figured it was a custom, but it was. And I don't know, because you're the Transformers expert. I wish I would have thought to like save that post or whatever on Facebook so I could show you and get your opinion on it. But it was a mega. It was a 3 figures. 3? No, he had 5 figures. He had Megatron. Okay. And it was a really, really nice Megatron, to the point that I was curious if it was even one that transforms. You know what I mean? Like, it was a really, really nice you know what I mean? And then he had one that was Megatron in all purple with the lighter purple lines all over him. And his arm and the side of his chest and part of one of his legs was already starting to look like Galvatron. And then he had one that was completely purple and striped up and kind of blobby.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one that's mostly Galvatron in purple with a little bit left of him still looking like Megatron, and then Galvatron. And he had them lined up. And they looked like they were about 8 inches tall. They were pretty big figures. And cool. I don't know what they did not look custom to me at all. And certainly the Galvatron and Megatron were, I'm assuming, figures.
But it could be something from Flame Toys. They make some really good, like, just action figures, like kits.
Yeah. Whatever it was awesome looking. The way he had them displayed, it was like going from Megatron to Galvatron. For those people who aren't old and don't remember the Transformers movie, when Unicron transformed Megatron into Galvatron, it was that. And it looked awesome.
I stopped myself. I went ahead and hit ship on those 2 things I ordered so I don't buy any more. Because I could get myself in so much trouble right now with this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. This is a good pitch. If the pictures load. Yeah. But that's my things I spent way too much on in the past couple weeks.
Yeah, I honestly didn't spend a lot of money in the last couple weeks. I bought a few things, as you saw, but I didn't spend a lot.
I just did something very stupid. My window with all my news tabs, I just closed it.
Oh. Well, do you have the window with your tabs for your top 10?
I do indeed.
Okay. Because we'll do that. Because I got windows open of I don't have toy news. I didn't open up any toy news today. What I did was open up toy deals. So I thought we could share with the audience all the places that are.
Oh yeah, that'd be fine. Okay. Of course, it's been kind of slow about toy news anyway. I think the biggest news was McFarlane finally made Wonder Woman, the classic Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Which I swear to God looks, and I'm fine with it. That's fine, but it looks way more like Linda Carter Wonder Woman than it does comic book Wonder Woman. To me, anyway. When he first announced it, I thought it was a Linda Carter Wonder Woman.
Oh, you were like adamant about that's Linda Carter Woman.
Which, I mean, is fine. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like she's kind of like her and Christopher Reeves are like when we think about Superman Wonder Woman, that's who we think about.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, I've got my top 10 ready. Do you have your top 10 ready?
I'll let you go first.
Okay. And there was one I intentionally left off my top 10 because you said you were going to put it on there. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be different. So I found something else to fill it in. But it's okay. It works. So
I may have forgotten now, and that might be on my list.
Well, no, it was the one that started it all that I knew you were going to put. So, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that one. But so yeah, I don't know how you did yours. Mine was basically, I just went back and I specifically stuck to stuff that Toy Biz released that we haven't gotten with Hasbro. So I stayed away from anything because we've kind of done the whole, you know, what we would like to see from Marvel Legends kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So what did Toy Biz put out specifically that has not been put out by by Hasbro at this point, and that's kind of what I stuck to. So, let me get my screen share pulled up here so I can.
Yeah, good news is they're talking about Toy Hacks. Toy Hacks is such a great resource. And they're running a sale right now too. That's the reason why I had made my order. They're like a half off sales like going on right now.
Oh, nice.
And they do like the backdrops too for like the detops, the glass detops.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually do like your scenery. They're pre-cut inside like a cardboard.
Okay. All right. So my number 10, and some of these people will be like, why? I don't care. It's what I want. Deal with it. My number 10 is Wesley Snipes Blade. Toy Biz gave us Wesley Snipes Blade. It would not take much for them to do this. They have the mold. All they need is a head sculpt.
All they have to do is use the Netflix Punisher.
Yeah. This is not a difficult one for them to do. They've got everything they need to do this. They just need a Wesley Snipes head sculpt. The dude needs money. He will definitely sign it over to you for probably not much. Okay? This cannot be that expensive to get a Wesley Snipes head sculpt. Look, Wesley Snipes, when I think of Blade,
you almost agreed to let Joe Rogan beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. And this is who I think of when I think of Blade. Like this when somebody says Blade, that Wesley Snipes is who pops into my head. Because I'll be honest, like I liked Blade good enough as a character, but he was not somebody that I was a huge fan of in the comics. Like he was okay. I liked him more in the 90s than I ever did before then because he started getting more play because Ghost Rider got bigger and he started popping up in more of the supernatural stuff that started getting more popular in the 90s. But like I was never a huge fan of Blade until the movies. And Blade is awesome and we need this figure. I don't care if he comes with his horrible motorcycle or not.
Well, we don't need it now. We're getting the Ramen Racer.
Exactly. See? But this is definitely one.
You could have his charger.
Yeah. So I want this one. I think they need to do this one. All right, so that's number 10. Number 9 is Vengeance. We need a new Vengeance. I have this Vengeance. In fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. About half the figures here, I have the Toy Biz version of. And I like those figures. I still like Toy Biz figures. But I don't know. I just do. I know a lot of people hate the old sculpts. Whatever. I have this figure. I still like this figure, but we need an update of this figure. We need a new Legendary Riders Vengeance figure with a new motorcycle. It's a must-have. We don't have enough Ghost Rider secondary characters. Do we have any Ghost Rider secondary characters at this point?
No, none.
Well, we've got what's his face. We got Evil Knievel Eyeball Man. Whatever his name is, I'm forgetting.
We got Orb, which is Johnny Blaze villain.
I'm trying to think if we have any Ghost Rider secondary characters other than the same Johnny Blaze.
Those Toy Biz bikes, man, needed to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Well, they need to be a lot bigger, but
those just so damn small.
Their bikes are more like 5-inch scale instead of 6-inch scale.
Yeah,
but I mean, they look good though. But
they were pack-ins, so
yeah.
But this is what we need. This is my number 9. We need a new Vengeance. I need somebody to put on the shelf in a new way to go with my Ghost Rider head to head, and that's what we need. All right, so that's number 8 or something. That's number 7. Going right back into Ghost Rider. I have this figure as well. Number 8 is Blackheart. We need a new Blackheart figure. I don't know. This seems like a simple figure to me. It's basically a Venom body with a head sculpt and a tail. I mean, for all intents and purposes.
Well, I made one for a buddy of mine. He sent me the parts. He started doing the work on it and used the movie Venom body, used parts from this figure.
Yeah.
And it turned out great. And so many people have done it afterwards.
Yeah. And look, I still love the one I have. I've got him sitting back here behind me. It's still a really good figure, but it is time for an update. I mean, it just is. So, but it's a great figure. I love him having him, but Yes, we definitely need an update. Again, we need some Ghost Rider figures coming out here. Number 7, we've got Angel. Why is that picture so small? I don't know. Forgive me. Let me blow that up a little bit here. We need Angel. All right. We have not gotten an Angel figure since Toy Biz. There's no excuse for that. Angel is a mainstream Marvel character, has been for a very long time. And yes, I know, oh, what about Archangel? Enough with the Archangel. Okay? Yeah. I get it. Archangel's cool. We need an actual Angel face, or Angel here. And I want both. I want the red and the blue. I want the variant. I want red and blue, just like Toy Biz did back in the day.
Yep.
Do a variant. I don't know. Give one to Walmart and give one to Target. Look, it matches. Walmart gets the blue one. Target gets the red one. Right? Yep. This is a no-brainer.
That'd be cool. Like Walmart gets the blue one and Target gets the red one.
Yes.
Or if just to mess people's heads, reverse it.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer figure. One we should have gotten a long time ago.
One of my very first custom action figures is an Angel.
Yeah.
I use a DCUC body and parts for this figure because the body's kind of atrocious on this thing.
It is. It's horrible. But this is a mainstay Marvel character. We should have got him a long time ago. All right, number 6. Again, this is a figure I have that I love the Toy Biz version of, but we need an update, and that's comic book accurate Hulkbuster Iron Man armor. The comic book, that's the key. Too. Comic book accurate. Yes, we have the MCU one. That's awesome. Great. Do a comic book one. Okay? This is a fantastic.
I don't know. The modular armor is supposed to fit inside this thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually extensions to the modular armor. Hence the name modular armor.
Yep. And I love this. You can see his head in here. That's one of my favorite features on the one I've got. It's a fantastic figure.
Start.
Yeah. This is something we get in every freaking Iron Man armor under the rainbow, but we haven't gotten this one yet. And it's a damn shame. See, there you go. It's a great figure. I love mine. I would get it out, but it's buried behind a ton of other Iron Man figures. And if I go to pull him out, I'm going to knock over an entire shelf of figures. So we're not going to do that today. Well, because he's the biggest one, so he goes at the back of the shelf, right? I don't put him in the front. I put him at the back.
Well, I got mine tiered up, so he's in the front. Where it works out.
Ain't you special?
Well, I was just going to say that if I want to get one in the back, I'd have the same problem. It'd fall out.
But yeah, this is my number 6. This is a must-have. I don't know why we haven't gotten this one before. Number 5. I love this 4-pack. I've only got one of these figures. This was a 4-pack, and this is the house. The house, dude. The only one I've got is it, which is the thing. But I've seen all these figures. The Iron Man specifically is a phenomenal figure. Yeah, exactly. That's the one I've got. This Iron Man
in the Hulk. I don't have the other two.
This Iron Man figure is sweet. Like, that is some badass looking Japanese anime inspired armor right there. That is just awesome.
But we got the House of M Spider-Man from several years back from Hasbro. Give us some more.
Yeah. To give us this 4-pack again, because this 4-pack is awesome. Or do them individually. I don't really care, but we need these figures. That specifically, that Iron Man and that Johnny Blaze are badass looking. Like Hulk. I mean, he looks like Hulk with the tats and everything. He looks cool. It's a great looking figure. And Thing/It is a great. Like, it's my favorite Thing figure that I have. I love that look for him. I love the mold and everything, the sculpt on it.
I was so disappointed. Toy Biz never retooled the torso a little bit to get rid of the collar and put a regular Thing head on it.
Yeah, that's all they would do, because that is in my opinion the best Thing figure we've gotten in Marvel Legends.
I know Toy Biz used to do a lot of multi-packs like this. I don't know why Hasbro just doesn't jump on the bandwagon and do these 4-packs. We get a couple 2-packs and some 3-packs, but give us some more of this stuff, man. You know, they would sell in a heartbeat.
Yep. So anyway, so
they're Amazon exclusive anymore.
Yeah.
So that's my number 5. My number 4 is another 4-pack, and that is Marvel Monsters.
Well, that'd be good.
Wolfman, Frankenstein, not Wolfman, but Werewolf by Night, Frankenstein, Dracula, a zombie. This is a great 4-pack. You put this out at like Halloween or something, and it's phenomenal. Like, it's done. We don't have a Dracula yet or Werewolf by Night from Marvel Legends under Hasbro at all. And we should. Those are 2 characters we should have had by now. But then you throw in Frankenstein and a good zombie that's not just a zombified version of another character. Mm-hmm. This would sell like a motherfucker. Like, hands down, this would sell insanely well.
Yeah.
This is a must-have. I don't know why we haven't gotten this one yet.
I love monsters. I'd go all over that in a heartbeat.
Oh, the Universal Monster stuff, I loved it. Maybe that's one of the reasons they don't want to do that or something other than food or something where Marvel has these characters in their roster too. So.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. So I look at that 4-pack. That's gorgeous. And again, like you're saying, like Amazon does these 4 and 5-pack things all the time. This is not like it's something they couldn't sell. You know, like this is something they could absolutely sell if they wanted to.
And a lot of those, I could see using the Hercules body for Frank, one of the multiple suited bodies for Dracula. You got Jackal, or somebody you use for like the Wolfman, Werewolf by Night. The zombie is probably like the one they'd have to use the most tooling on.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. Number 3. And this is another Marvel mainstay. Don't know why we haven't gotten this one yet. And that is Rachel Summers Phoenix. We got it back in the Toy Biz days. It's not a good figure at all.
Toy Biz never could do a female figure.
No. Whatever. Good on them, because they gave us a lot of good figures. They did some amazing things with sculpt and paint that Hasbro's never done. But, yeah, they were horrible with female figures. But it is a phenomenal figure or character that absolutely needs to have been done by now at this point. I don't know why. I've got my little faux Phoenix over there that I got on my Excalibur shelf, but we need a real one. We need a real one at this point in her. What was it? It was like her slave outfit, or basically is what it was from, But with the marks on the face and everything, I want the marks on the face and all that stuff. I want it perfect. I think we need to get this one. It's and look, whatever. If they may never give us this, and at some point I may just buy this crappy old one. I don't know. I may just stick with the one I kit bashed, but I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I worry about too. Hasbro putting like Frank on like freaking skinny body.
Yeah. Number 2, and we've talked about this one before. This is a no-brainer. Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. We need an update to this. I've got this figure. I still love this figure. As much as it needs an update, I guarantee you, like as far as sculpt and paint, Hasbro wouldn't go this far the way Mattel or Toy Biz did. But we'd get better proportions, and we need an update to it.
Definitely, it's perfect for the Rider series.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I don't understand why they keep passing on Danny Ketch.
I mean, we've talked about it more times than I can count, but Danny Ketch is the most popular Ghost Rider of all time.
And just in case if anybody's listening, Danny Ketch. We want him.
Yes. So fantastic. I still love this old figure, and actually came without ball joint hips, which was odd for the time, but he did. It's still a goofy, gangly looking figure. I still like it. The head sculpt's phenomenal. Just the overall paint scheme on him is beautifully done. I mean, Hasbro does not do this level of...
And I love the texture on it, too. It's
the texture's great. The real metal chain, like, the level to which Toy Biz went with this figure, and as they did with a lot of their figures, is phenomenal. That we wouldn't expect that out of Hasbro, because Hasbro's not going to go to those links, but they would at least give us a better sculpt for the body. And we would get more than likely a bigger motorcycle that's a little bit more proportional to how big the motorcycle should be in relation to the figure.
So I would love to see somebody cast this head in like a translucent orange. I would so buy that and paint it up.
Yeah.
That's the only issue I have with this Ghost Rider head. I love the sculpt of it. It looks perfect.
Oh, it's great.
I don't like the opaque painted flames. So I've gotten spoiled every Ghost Rider after this, in Toy Biz wise. They did the Johnny Blaze, did Vengeance. They had the translucent flames.
Yeah. But it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous figure. We need an update on him. Look at that. Come on. I mean, and to be honest, like this is the best, 2-pack with a vehicle, legendary rider, whatever that we ever got. This was by far the best motorcycle we got, or out of anything out of Toy Biz.
I really need that prototype. The prototype had a sling and chain.
Yeah. It's fantastic. All right, my number one, and nobody's going to agree with this. I don't care. Again, it's my list. My number one, something that Toy Biz gave us that I think Hasbro needs to redo, and that is Thomas Jane Punisher. Y'all can all laugh. I don't care. I want a Thomas Jane Punisher. I still love that movie from back in, what was it, 2003, 2004? I can't even remember anymore. I still watch that movie regularly.
Oh,
I think the movie still holds up.
I had to buy that movie for her, like, so she can watch it all the time.
Yeah. I think that movie holds up. I think Thomas Jane did a fantastic job as Frank Castle in that movie. I love this. I love the actual cloth goods coat. And again, I think Thomas Jane probably needs some money. You could probably get his head sculpt pretty cheap. I'm just guessing here. I bet you they could get his head sculpt pretty cheap. And you don't look. You got a ton of Punisher bodies to work with. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You just need the head sculpt, and that's really all you need. You've got everything else you need to do this figure. It's not a very complicated figure. I want an updated Thomas Jane Punisher.
With the right head sculpt, you can modify a classified figure in him pretty easily.
Oh, very easily, yeah. Well, my favorite Punisher figure I have is one that I kit bash with Gung Ho. So, yeah, you could do that very, very easily if you just had a Thomas Jane head sculpt. I don't know. Does anybody make Thomas Jane head sculpts?
There's so many people that does like 3D print heads. I wouldn't doubt they do. Wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Make customs guy into from you guys. Oh, that's awesome. I'm always glad to hear somebody's getting back in the hobby. That's love the community about customizing the community.
Not you guys. I don't do customs. Sorry.
Punisher.
Although I did do a new kit bash. Now that I'm done with my top 10. Y'all want to see?
Sure.
It's a kit bash. I did a head swap and a light paint job on one just for shiggles. There.
Oh, that's cool. I've seen a lot of people use that to make Carnage.
Yeah, I decided to do a Venom out of him, just because I had this spare Marvel Select Venom head, and I just did a black wash over the body, and I decided instead of to do a perfect spider on him, to like follow the lines of the sculpt with 8 legs, and then I had, instead of the head, I just did up to his head with these lines, and I just followed the sculpt that was already there, and then same thing with the body of the spider with the abs. And I don't know if you can tell.
That works.
Yeah, I just decided to leave it a little more.
The head works with the body too.
Yeah, the head works with the body, and it was a very, very easy kit bash thing. Like I said, I just went over it in some black, and then did the white on the sculpt, and then had it come a little bit over on the shoulders here.
Well, I'm going to bust your bubble, man. You're no longer.
You're going to make it even better.
No, I'm going to say you're no longer a kit basher. You're putting paint on stuff. You're a customizer now.
Well, I don't know how difficult slapping some black paint on this fucker was, but
Once
I
the
did
paint
kind
comes
of
out,
what I did, as you can see on the shoulders, I left kind of the purple sheen
yeah,
that he had on him. Anywhere where there was like purple sheen on him, I left that there. And then I did his hands too.
I like that pearlescent look to it.
Yeah.
When
Because
the
he
paint
comes
out,
in, when he comes in, he's three colors. He's pearlescent purple, green, and yellow. So anything that was green or yellow, I covered up with black. Anything that was pearlescent purple, I left, which is a little bit on the arms and the shoulders and stuff. Did the rest in black, and then just kind of, like I said, I was going, I was like, I know for a fact I can't paint because this figure is very, very textured. He's got all these lines and stuff in the sculpt. I was like, I know I can't paint a perfect spider on his chest, so I'm not even going to try. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to work with the sculpt that's there because he's got all these sculpt lines, coming off of his chest and stuff like that. So I just painted 8 of those to make it look like, I don't know. It kind of inspired by the movie.
Back to your Thomas Jane. I like Steven's ideal. John Travolta and Thomas Jane punch Howard Stanton and Tupac.
Yes.
And yes, Ray Stevenson's deserves one too, and a Vostok.
Yes. Yes. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Well, Jared, I thank you for bestowing the customizer badge on me. I don't think I'm there yet, but
when the paint comes out, you're no longer.
The thing I have customized the most was my goddamn Carter Slade Ghost Rider horse,
and that is a beautiful piece.
That is that I tell you what, man. It is. I will say, once you get used to working with hot glue, it's actually kind of fun. But
that's what I used to make all my risers for display risers, board and hot glue.
Yeah, it takes me a while. I still got more work to do, but I'm kind of getting the hang of making flames out of hot glue and stuff. And
yeah,
it's cool. It's certainly something like I could never sculpt that. Like it's way like with the hot glue, you can actually pull it and you can shape it as you're doing it out, and you can make flame effects and do stuff with it that if you were trying to sculpt flame effects would be damn near impossible. I mean, you could do it, but it would take way more time than just fucking using hot glue. So,
well, I guess we can go ahead to.
It's your turn now.
My turn.
It's your turn.
My number 10 is a 4-pack box set. And these are all pricey right now.
God damn
for the
it.
Wrecking Crew.
I know.
And I would be good for upgrading them too. Like that body is very dated. And give us like the regular wrecking, like a Wrecker, Thunderball, and Pile Driver. Put them on like the Warpath body.
Mm-hmm.
And put Bulldozer on like the AOA Colossus body, where he's a little bigger, beefier, and give us a box set of them. Because each one of these, Wrecker's $100, Thunderball's $100, or not more than $100.
Oh, shit. When I went, because I got that one, I got lucky with that one, and I was like, well, I wonder how much it would cost me to put together the rest of the Wrecking Crew. I started looking on eBay. Oh, hell no.
Only reason this is number 10 on my list, it's a 4-pack. I figure like we did last time we did multi-packs, we was kind of cheating. But yeah, it's so many people need this team. And give us updated because they don't have wrist articulation except for the one you got. Give us new ones on Warpath or do them all on AOA or all of them on Warpath. Something that are just give us some updated bodies.
So Sabretooth is a little beefier, but he's a little taller.
Yeah.
This dude's a little taller than Saber. It's
I like the overall proportions. Sabretooth is.
That is an awesome bulldozer figure. I wonder where you got it.
Yeah.
Bad.
With number 10, sticking on the same roots of the bodies. We need a new X-Force Warpath. Use the new body that they did the previous Warpath on. Well, this is a very X-Force Warpath is a very expensive figure. Give us an updated one, either on. Actually, I almost would say put the X-Force one on the AOA because he was grown as a monster when he was in X-Force.
That would be a good replacement body for him, yeah.
This is a fine body, it's very articulated, it's got more articulation, but that version of Warpath was huge. And I like the proportion of this. This for the character. My number 8 spot is a Toy Biz redo. I was asking my buddies what they suggested, and I agree with this one. It's the Model 23 Iron Man. Or 24,
yeah.
I love the design of this in the comics. It's such a great looking design, but that figure is pretty bad. These shoulders are weird. The hips are weird. I can forgive the hips more than the shoulders. Look how far.
Yeah, all the joints seem like they're kind of on the thin side.
Yeah, there's no way a human could fit in this, so I just use it in my Hall of Armors. It's an empty armor on the shelf. But I love the design. And it's Model 24 Iron Man. The next we need to redo is we got the new Extremis armor. Give us a new Iron Patriot, and they can give us like the they got the unmasked Norman head now too. So give us the Norman head, the new Extremis body, and this color scheme. We need some more Dark Avengers Dark Adventure redos. That leads me to the next one. We need a new Dakin. This is on that horrible body they used for a long time. It's like a bastardized version of the Bullseye body from Toy Biz.
Yeah. I will say I still like this figure, and I have both versions of him.
Have you priced the unmasked head one?
I have not. I keep my unmasked head up with my Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and I keep my masked head with my Thunderbolts.
We really need a new updated version of this one. Have the alternate head. Don't have it be a running chain. Just give the alternate head. This is a dark. I need a new updated one because this guy don't stand worth a crap.
I like the unmasked head better. I think this is I love that mohawk. It's a great head sculpt. I mean, the body sucks, but the head sculpt's awesome.
Yeah. I think I sold him for quite a bit when he was selling for a premium.
You know, you could probably make a custom Dakin with the Bonebreaker head. Just repaint the hair.
If I was going to do a custom, I would just pop this head off. This head is one of the best unmasked head sculpts that Toy Biz did. This thing holds up. It looks amazing like today. They did a great job. Honestly, you could probably just pop his head off and pop it onto a brown suit Wolverine body and then paint some tattoos on him. Take one of his claws off and you'd have a custom. I'm sure somebody's done that by now, by the way.
Well, it's like I didn't prepare for this. I forgot to take a picture, get a picture of the next one. The next one is Ares. We need an updated Ares. The old Build-A-Figure is just horrible. It's not articulated very well. It's got wide jointed hips. The one they released with the Gladiator Hulk Wave, they did at least update the feet. Yeah, the proportions on that figure is weird, and the articulation sucks.
Yeah, he's not good. His neck basically doesn't move at all. He's always kind of looking down.
Yeah.
Like, it's a great sculpt. I love the look of the figure, but the articulation's horrible on this guy. This is the one that was in the Wave. This isn't the Build-A-Figure one. But
yeah.
I know the Build-A-Figure one everybody was looking for, even though it's technically the same figure, but...
Well, it's the same figure, except I don't like that one because the skull that's on the chest of the Build-A-Figure one looks like a goddamn cartoon. It's smaller and it's all cartoonified. This one actually looks like
newer lower legs too.
Yeah, this one's got the same. Is this the same as Odin's?
Odin, yep.
I think this is Odin's lower legs. So
yeah, I got a couple of the original Build-A-Figures here in my store.
Yeah, if you look, to get him to look straight, look how far back I have to angle his upper chest.
Yeah.
Get him to try and look straight.
The ball joint is huge.
Yeah.
Or
his head
you can dribble the back of the neck. Dribble the back of the neck a little bit to where it's got like a little groove, and then you can put his head back.
Yeah. I love the look of the figure, but the articulation is very, very antiquated. I mean, with single jointed elbows and a head that don't move.
My next one is my number 4. I think everybody's going to have to agree with this one. Brunhide.
Yep.
Classic.
Valkyrie. Isn't that Valkyrie?
Yep. Classic Valkyrie Brunhide.
Yep.
Brunhild. Get the horse name right.
You know what I think they need to go along with this?
Oh yeah.
They need to do an entire wave. They need to do an entire wave of these figures because we need Balder the Brave. Like, we need a lot of these. Volstagg.
Warriors 3. We need those.
That could be a box set. Warriors 3.
Yep.
We definitely, like, I don't know. Maybe I may have been like the only one, because I know in my friends group I was the only one growing up. I loved the Balder the Brave comics. Like, there was a period of time where I liked Balder way better than Thor.
They did give us this modern look, but on a horrible body too. It's got the short arms, the wide jointed hips, and it's too big for her. This is a 7-inch tall figure, and she's 6'3", I think. So, yeah, it's bigger than. This is too small. This is too big.
I got
Power Princess would be perfect.
Yeah, I've got that new one on my Defender shelf, because at one point, I don't remember for how many issues, she was a Defender.
Yeah.
Very briefly. But
they could use that new Power Princess, make some new lower legs for the boots, and a couple other pieces, an overlay for the belt, new upper torso, and that would be perfect for a classic Valkyrie. It's like, why don't? But they seems to like not care about Asgardian. We did got that box set for Best DC several years ago, but
it was just reissued stuff. I mean,
yeah, we got a few things new in it. The only thing everything in that box set almost was reissued except for Thor's grandfather.
Oh yeah,
that's about the only thing in that box that's not been reissued. I think. Yep, because that's what had the Lady Thor, Jane Foster Thor. About everything in that box set except for that. I know Young Thor technically wasn't, or no, it's the Unworthy Thor. So, but they reused almost every bit of it except for the head for Young Thor. Number 2 could be very easily done. They do variations of her, but they don't do classic She-Hulk in her hero outfit. This is my custom I made using the She-Hulk series one. They could make new upper the hip areas, new shoulders, and give her a paint job similar to this, and use the head from this one on here. We have a great classic She-Hulk. They've done the Savage She-Hulk. This was the A-Force box set on that terrible body.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Which this is fine if you don't have anything else, but I'm fine with using this to make.
I would like them to use the TV show She-Hulk, but repaint it to be in that purple and white outfit like the one on the left. See, that would be awesome.
Yep, this is what this is. It's the TV show She-Hulk. What happened? I apparently scrolled. But yeah, this is the TV show She-Hulk. I just painted it up like with the regular She-Hulk colors, but this head sculpt here on here, repainted it all to match. All they have to do is give us new shoulders and new hips and paint it up like this. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
And have a great She-Hulk on her shelf because she's got the classic.
By the way, that A-Force She-Hulk right there is reminded me, you know what else we need? We need a Fantastic Four.
Yep.
But the alternate Fantastic Four was Spider-Man, Wolverine, She-Hulk, and Ghost Rider.
Oh, yep.
Where they were actually doing them, you know. In the first issue, they didn't have the costumes on, but after that, she had that costume, but it had the Fantastic Four logo on it.
Yep.
That would be great.
Which Dan Ketch Ghost Rider was that Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Next one, I want my pictures. We need the download. Where's my pictures? I want a Jim Lee Sabretooth on a Warpath body. I'd be happy if they gave us on the Colossus body, because this is too small for a Jim Lee Sabretooth. The Hyperion, they keep wanting to use Hyperion for Sabretooth all the time, and he's huge. And if you're going to do like the animated series Sabretooth, it needs to be on Caliban. But yeah, we need a bigger, stockier Jim Lee style.
I'm gonna tell you the best, specifically Jim Lee style, but the best Sabretooth figure that's out there is that Marvel Select one.
Yeah.
That Marvel Select one is awesome.
I've seen lots of customs using the Omega Red Warpath body for Sabretooth, and they look great. It's a great base for that. It seems like a no-brainer. The last Sabretooth, they made even smaller on the Grim Reaper body. That first appearance, I don't know what the hell they were thinking about that.
That was, well, I mean, I kind of get it because that's how he looked in Iron Fist. But he was kind of, he wasn't as big when he first showed up in Iron Fist.
But the Hyperion mold is still small for Sabretooth.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like they're doing well of getting Sabretooth right.
Yeah.
My number one pick is something I would love to see, a redo of Scar, Son of Hulk. Because this is probably one of the worst Marvel Legends ever made.
Oh, yeah.
It is terrible. Don't look anything like him. The skin tone's the wrong color. The articulation is absolutely.
It was that weird phase that when Hasbro first took over the line, but they decided to stop using Toy Biz molds, and they're like, okay, well, let's do our own molds. Well, how do we do that? I don't know. Let's take out articulation. It's like,
let's make them cheaper.
I mean, like, because my favorite costume, for instance, for Black Knight is that one they did in that era.
Mm-hmm.
That plate armored Black Knight that they did, but he has like no articulation on the thing.
Yeah. I did a custom using some DCUC parts and that figure and made like an articulated version of that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, we need, because there was a lot of good costumes, good looks for characters at that time that Hasbro was putting out. They were just doing atrocious things with their sculpt and articulation.
They have two base bodies that totally work for Scar. Number one, the easiest one, a little bit of retooling, which like Wade from Unparalleled, like I commented on his posts, like I think it was like, he agreed too. Like instead of getting a reissue of this, they could have retooled this.
Yeah,
and give it Scar,
and it wouldn't have taken hardly anything.
Yep, new more comic style, like waist, loincloth piece, belt area. So,
you could really use that figure just to get a custom head. Yeah.
It's almost there.
Yeah.
Or so take a little more work. Use the update to the Caliban Pup Adder, because he has a sword grip hand. This is a vertically hinged grip hand, like for holding a sword. Because I figured this has got to be going to be done for some reason, because there is no reason to give him a vertically gripped hand for this character. But they did. They gave us a vertically gripped sword holding hand. And it's got fingernails. He's wearing a full body suit with gloves, and he's got fingernails. So they're planning on doing something with this mold. So I wouldn't mind you put some of those armored bits on this right here and a scar head. It'd look great. But that is my top 10. We got a lot of comments for that. Up to Mr. Quinn.
Well, unfortunately, you guys already hit like a few of them on mine. Nightcrawler, I don't have slides. You know, I'm not that tech savvy. So, Nightcrawler, we need a new one. I mean, the one we got was fine, but we definitely need another one, or at least another variation like X-Force or whatever. The 20th anniversary Captain America, we definitely need a re-release on that one. Maybe without the blast holes on the shield, maybe a solid shield. Yeah. Maybe a little bit darker colors on the figure.
That one just disappeared after it got released. It's gone.
Yeah. No, number 8, obviously. Well, Matt already hit on that. The Monsters 4-pack, way overdue. Or at least give us a new Werewolf by Night. You know, a classic McFarlane style Venom. That one needs to be re-released. The one with the alternate head that has that smile that looks like the Venom character. You know, that he drew. Iron Spider from the Civil War series. That one needs to see a re-release and an update. Any of the symbiotes would be nice, but update them with a little bit better articulation.
We got an Iron Spider a while back, but
I have that one. It's not bad, but it could be just a little bit better.
All the reds are different shades. The red, from I remember.
Yeah, the red. If I have it, it's a nice red, but I think if they made it a little bit more metallic, it would look a little bit better. I'm sorry, my numbers. That was number 5. Number 4 is going to be Punisher on the retro card. We need a reissue of that one. That one seemed to be pretty good as far as his classic costume, but maybe a couple different alternate heads, one with that bandana, one without. The next one would be Warlock, a classic Warlock, like from his first appearance with the lightning bolt on his chest and all that stuff. I would definitely like to see a classic Warlock. With the soul gem on his forehead, like he's supposed to have.
It's like the Infinity Watch.
There you go. Something like that. Or even that outfit would be nice. Shadowcat. We definitely need I know they released her in the 3-pack, but we need a classic John Byrne Shadowcat. With Lockheed. So, give us that. That would be nice. Number 2, classic Kang. I know we got one a few waves back, but that figure was so hard to find. And I think they need to re-release him. I don't know why they didn't get re-release him on a retro card with the Quantum Mania or with the new Loki series.
Makes too much sense.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't like making sense? But I know I ran through the list really quick. But my last one, and most importantly, we need a re-release of Stan Lee. I got a few cases of him in when he was available, sold like crazy, couldn't get any more. But we need him in a different outfit,
Yeah,
or whatever. Put him in the. I did a custom of him. Actually, hold on, I'll tell you right now. I did a custom of him with the Ulysses body from the claw body from the Black Panther wave, and I modified him, and now I have him like. He's the editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics. So let me see if I can get that to show up a little bit better. So, but yeah, I like him like that, and that's why I have him displayed on my display. So, we need something like this. Release this one, or maybe him in a Jack Kirby 2-pack. That would be awesome.
Oh, that would be great.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, I'm not saying they need to do every artist, but I mean, I think Kirby and definitely Stan deserves another figure.
One of the figures I really like on my Master Universe Classics shelf, Sandor. They made Stan Lee a He-Man figure.
I've got him. That was awesome. And I think the underneath is like creator of the universe or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Here,
that
I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys my personal Stan Lee on my shelf. He sits right in the middle as the leader of the Avengers.
oh my God, that is awesome. Now I'm gonna have to make that figure.
That is my Stan Lee.
My regular, I got 2 of the Stan Lee figures. One still sitting in the box. The other one, he's right in the center of my MCU hero display. Because if without him, him and Jack Kirby, they wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And a lot of the great.
Where I'm just curious. Where do you guys fall on the Stan Lee thing? The whole like Stan Lee did or didn't create everything, or he doesn't deserve all the credit.
You know, he's always gone on record as saying that he either created or co-created certain characters. You know, and he's always been, from everything I've seen, he's been very generous with saying that he had, you know, he co-created this, he co-created that. You know, a lot of people like to just say, oh, he created it solely because he was the face of Marvel for many years, and people just assume he was a face. Jack Kirby didn't want to be in the front. He wanted to just draw and stuff and that's fine. Same thing with Steve Ditko. They didn't want to put themselves out there. That was a choice on them.
That should be like a
I'm not taking anything away from them. I'm not taking anything away from them. They're just as integral as Stan Lee is to the creation of the Marvel Universe. John Romita Sr., somebody posted on there, hey, he created Mary Jane. He created, who else did he create? He created somebody else. I forgot who, but you know, he created one of the main characters for Spider-Man, which is Mary Jane in '72. You know, they all contributed in some way, but everybody likes drama and they like to say, oh no, he's taking full credit for it. He hasn't. He's gone on interviews saying that he's co-created stuff. And, you know, people just don't want to have that. They want to think, no, he is the sole creator. Jack Kirby's the sole creator. They all had a hand in shaping the Marvel Universe. And as far as I go, I see it, they all had a hand in it. You know, I'm not going to say one person created one thing over the other. That Ditko, if it wasn't for Ditko drawing what Spider-Man looked like, would we have the idea of what Spider-Man is right now if it wasn't for Stan Lee?
The concepts where he was very arachnic looking.
Yeah. So, I mean, everybody had a hand in creating. So, like Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Who gets credit for Batman all the time? Bob Kane. You rarely ever hear about Bill Finger. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is, you know, unfortunately. So, you know, I mean, the way I see it, it takes a village to lift everybody up, not just one person.
Here's the way I see it. First of all, I've seen so many interviews with Stan Lee and specifically with Jack Kirby. And in every interview I've ever seen with Stan Lee, he has always given Jack Kirby credit. And in every interview I've seen with Jack Kirby, which hasn't been a lot, but I've seen a few, he was doing them fairly regularly up until the late 80s. He always made every attempt to trash Stan Lee and try and take full credit for everything. And just, if for no other reason, if I looked at those two people talking about it, obviously Stan Lee is the more gracious of the two people, as far as publicly anyway. The other thing is whatever Jack Kirby did, whatever Steve Ditko did, whatever John Romita Sr. did, whatever, like, go through the list of everybody working at Marvel. Marvel, as it became to be known after existing for 10 or 20 years, would not have existed without Stan Lee, regardless of the other talent there.
Yep.
Marvel Comics, as we know them, the MCU, all these characters would not exist without Stan Lee. He was the glue that put everything together. And whether he just did that because he was great at marketing, maybe, you know, I have no doubt whatsoever that he helped create just about everything. To what percentage, I don't know. Maybe with Spider-Man, he helped 50-50. And maybe with the Avengers, maybe it was more 60-40.
Have you ever seen the documentary on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a very fair and unbiased.
I do too.
And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, Jack Kirby's son came out and he was trashing it The article was done about Stan Lee. I mean, they'll eventually do one on Kirby and Ditko and everybody else in the industry, but that'll come. I mean, you don't have to take things away from somebody else and trash it just because you didn't get asked first. I mean, it is what it is. And if it was a person stepping into the spotlight and pushing comics and promoting comics.
And not only that, but connecting with the readers in a way that nobody had ever done before. Yep. Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, nobody else was connecting with readers on a personal note at the back of every single comic like Stan Lee was. Yes. Taking in letters, answering questions, talking to the audience, asking for opinions on things. Nobody else was doing that.
His Stan soapbox, it made you feel like he was writing those letters to you specifically.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he even said in that documentary, I mean, because it's all audio from Stan Lee, he goes, some of the best stories and best things that he did back then was with Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko. And I mean, he's saying that if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't have put out all that good stuff. And he let the artists have free reign over what they drew. And he goes, I'll fill in he gave them an idea of what he wanted the story to be. And he would fill in the word bubbles to make it. I mean,
I never heard him try and take credit for everything. I've never heard him try and take credit for everything. He'd be like, I would give them a general story idea.
Yep.
And he's like, some of the artists would do everything from there. Some of them, like he said, Jack Kirby would come back to me and have me fill in dialogue.
Yeah.
He's like, but I would give them a general plot and they would run with it. I've never heard him take full credit for everything. And the proof is in the fact that for about 20 years in the 60s and 70s, DC Comics tried everything they could to steal Stan Lee away from Marvel.
Yep.
Multiple times because of how successful he personally was making Marvel Comics. It was beating them out. Marvel Comics was beating DC out hand over fist throughout the 60s and 70s. And I mean, again, I do think personally Stan Lee deserves more credit than Jack Kirby or Steve Ditko. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't deserve more credit for Spider-Man than Steve Ditko. You know what I mean? But he deserves more credit for what he did for comic books and Marvel as a whole than any other person that has ever existed in Stan Lee has done more for comic books than any other one human being alive. Not just at Marvel, at any comic book company ever. Stan Lee has done more for comic books and comic book fans and comic book characters and the universes and making them popular than any other human being alive.
Totally agree on that part. And
anyway, sorry.
And I just hate the fact his last year on Earth was pure hell. That dude kidnapped him, held him against his will.
Blood. Like what?
And drained his blood and made him sign books with his blood. And that shows too, Disney didn't care. None of these people cared.
Yeah, people that take advantage of people like that, it's disgusting. It happens in Hollywood all the time. Yep. I mean, so many actors die broke and penniless because they get used. And when they're no longer of any use or they're no longer relevant, they get cast aside. It shouldn't be that way, But unfortunately, that's the way society is, and big companies, not the studios, big companies that own the studios. Those are the a-holes that pull all the strings. And I know this because I worked in the entertainment industry in California. I know how they are. They're horrible. All those executives that make, $75-80 million a year for doing nothing but sitting there and just collecting a check. I'm like, those are the most horrible people in the industry.
Kujinos, does Random have a Marvel Legends yet? He does, and it sucks. They made him too small.
Wait, who?
Random. Yeah.
He's part of
It wasn't just too small. It was like the most lifeless looking, like 1993 Toy Biz era, bland looking damn version of Random I've ever seen.
White skin with very pink lips.
was a weird looking figure, man. And I like Random.
He was
I would have bought that figure had it looked good, and it did not.
No, that figure, I mean, yeah, it looked like a twisted version of Omega Red, you know, but urbanized. And I'm just like, nah, you know, they could.
Well, it wasn't even as big as Omega Red.
No,
yeah,
but you know, the whole
bigger.
Skin,
he should be bigger than Omega
thing,
Red.
You know, I mean, yeah. And what was he shooting out of his hand, anyways? I mean, he turned it into gun barrels, but he's shooting part of himself out.
It's not that kind of chat.
That's just kind of says so many other things about that character.
Well, according to YouTube, it might be because they give us the yellow dollar sign every time after he streams. Yeah. I have to. They started doing that here recently on my channel. Like, but almost every live stream, they give me the yellow dollar sign, which means limited. They don't share the stream. They won't run ads until I manually request a manual check on the stream.
Yep.
The one with the vehicles, I don't understand.
Yeah, he's definitely shooting plasma.
Well, and what's weird is they're not doing it to mine.
Yeah. And I was on the chat with them today, and they said, "Oh, that's just how it works." I've been doing this for 2.5 years. You've been doing it longer than I have, and it's never done this before.
Somebody needs to create a new version of YouTube, and then just make it where, hey, you know what? You can post what you need to. If it's adult content, flag it for adults. If it's everybody, flag it. You have the ESRB rating like video games. E for everyone, T for teen.
Oh,
you know,
these streams are marked for not adult content, but general content, not for kids.
Yeah, over 18.
And I'm going to tell you this. When you log into your computer, you open up a web browser and you type in YouTube, you don't even have to log in, and you can look at a lot of stuff that little kids shouldn't be looking at, you know? So, I mean, for YouTube to try and police it that much, I mean, you can try it, but trust me, if an underage kid is going to look at something, they're going to look at something, and they're going to find a way around it. So, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately.
Trying to get through. The chat's very active tonight. I'm
Controversial topics. That's what it is.
I know. It's like that 18
yes,
man.
Alpha Proto Stanley was an awesome promoter. You know.
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
He
didn't just promote superheroes. He promoted stories, likable characters that you can relate to. That have, like Peter Parker. He had problems, money problems. He lost his family. I mean, he lived with his aunt. They were barely making ends meet half the time. This and that. Everybody can relate to that. Everybody, you know. And they said you cannot do a teenage superhero with problems. Who says? Because everybody else in the industry was doing adult characters. You can't have a teenager. I mean, I related so well with Peter Parker growing up. You know, the loss of family. Being bullied, you know, I mean, all that stuff. I related to him. I related to Bruce Wayne as well, you know, losing family. I didn't have his money problems. I wish, you know, but but I related to, you know, him lost a family. You know, I don't have a whole lot of family. So you can relate to a lot of these characters. Granted, Batman's DC, but that's another story. But yeah, you know, so you can relate to a lot of these characters, and they all have their own problems. You know, so if you can relate to them in a real life scenario, then that creator or that writer is doing their job because they're reaching you on some level, you know, and they're not just throwing out cookie cutter superhero stories and that's it, you know.
Yep.
I mean, look at X-Men. It was all about people that fear and hate them, discrimination, you know, they just want to live in normal society with everybody else. But, you know, it is what it is.
Oh, that's the beauty about Marvel. They gave the heroes flaws.
Yep.
Where people were able to relate to them more.
Oh, yeah.
That's most relatable superheroes when they have flaws. That's why a lot of people talk about Superman being a boring character, which I don't say is completely true, because a good writer can make any character, like which Dan Jurgens and Breedings, they did great with the Superman. I love that era of Superman. They wrote really good, compelling.
They did very well. Yep.
Neil Adams. There's this. You can write compelling characters even if they are overpowered, but
relatable characters will always do very well. You know, I mean, you don't have to pander to people, but if you make them relatable, like, hey, I've had that situation happen in my life. You know, I understand what this character is going through.
He preferred going through himself as human. He grew up on Earth. He is so far detached from Kryptonian.
Oh yeah,
really alien film.
Yeah, he's more Kansas City than Kryptonian.
And back in the 80s too, when they changed the after post-crisis, all that stuff, they changed up the Kryptonians were the very cold and analytical people. They didn't have like human style emotions. He learned that from his parents on Earth.
Yep.
He would be more like a Homelander or something like that if he didn't have the mom Pa Kent. He was brought up to be a good
Kawaki Yang is saying Invincible is more relatable than Superman. Just saying. I'm like, oh, shots fired, guys. Shots fired.
Well, no, I mean, as far as relatable, yes. I mean, Superman is not quote unquote relatable. He's not a relatable character because he's OP, right?
Well, they all are.
But,
I mean, even
DC does that to all their characters.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, can you still tell really good stories with an OP character?
Of
and
course you can.
Proven you can with Superman.
Yeah.
And part of what makes some of those stories good is the fact that he is such an OP character that still manages to try and essentially, and he's, you know, it's many times in the comics, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is brought up how he intentionally restricts himself because he could do anything he wanted.
Yeah.
And he tries to stick, you know, you're talking about somebody who is the most powerful being in the universe, essentially, who could do anything he wanted, and he intentionally forces himself to stick to those values that he was raised with.
This goes to show you, if you're raised right, you know, I mean, he was raised properly with good, wholesome values. And I mean, they said it in cartoons and stuff. He has to walk around like he's, you know, everything's made out of tissue paper. You know, he's got a lot of restraint, you know, and I mean, yeah, he's called a big blue Boy Scout for a lot of reasons, but, you know, he has a good moral center because of how he was raised. And if everybody could be raised like that, we'd probably be in a better world.
Really good take on the Superman aspect and like the different style Justice League. Back in the early 2000s, they did like the Max Power, the Max series of Supreme Power, with a different universe of the Squadron Supreme, basically. And that Hyperion, where he was basically, it's an analog for like with Superman landed nowadays. The mom Pa Kent found him, then the government showed up and took the baby.
Yeah.
They tracked it and the satellite, and the government raised it, and he had fake parents, actors, and they were.
Can you imagine if that was the case? You know, say it was real. You know,
yeah.
And the government found a Kryptonian. Oh my God, they would have just turned him into a super weapon. That's all they would have done.
Yeah.
You know, which is not fair to that person because that person wouldn't necessarily be like that in real life. Maybe, you know.
It was really well written. One of my favorite comic artists too, Gary Frank, did it. The art for it. But with Superman, a lot of people get mistake too. Like post-crisis Superman, he didn't get his powers until he went to puberty. He got like stronger.
I can relate. I didn't get my powers until I went through puberty. I'll be right back.
Then you got your random powers where you were just like shooting out stuff everywhere.
Yeah. As Alpha Proto said, it was plasma. That wasn't plasma he was shooting.
No, it wasn't. And demonetized. Yeah.
We did a manual check. It is pure filth what you're talking about.
You're just dirty bastards. Yeah. Hey. Anyway, okay. I got some deals we can rush through real quick.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd show everybody what's going on out there. If you're still looking for deals, there are still deals out there right now for Black Friday, and a lot of these deals actually are probably going to go longer than Black Friday. Most of these go for till through Cyber Monday. But Big Bad Toy Store's got a bunch of stuff depending on what you're looking for. I think they put like 100 items on sale, and we've got everything here from Star Wars to He-Man to Gargoyles, G.I. Joe Classifieds, RoboCop. We got Dragon Ball Z. We got Marvel Legends. Actually, this one's actually pretty good. This Mortal Kombat is a good price for that guy right there. We got more NECA horror figures. Zangief, or is it Zangief? I don't know. However you say his name.
I always say Zangief.
I always say Geef, but I've heard people say Zangief, and I'm like, whatever.
People that now get like in a fuss when I say Ryu instead of Ryu. I always call him Ryu, so I'm going to keep calling him Ryu.
But lots of stuff on sale over Big Bad Toy Store if you're looking to pick some stuff up. Nice assortment of things. I got some of these packs on here. They're not, I mean, although actually $78 for the Strongman Build-A-Figure wave. If you don't have these
really
figures,
good.
That's damn good. That's not my favorite wave of figures, but
it's a great Build-A-Figure, and you got a couple really gems.
And you get Warpath, Sunspot, and Maverick are all really good figures.
Yep.
Those three are solid. I could give a crap about Pirate Deadpool, but
he is better once you put some Buccaneer boots on him. I got some black Buccaneer boots on mine.
Yeah. But so some good deals there. We got some statues and stuff. This right here, this Mafex Cyclops in his X Factor uniform for $68 is a good deal.
Oh, the NECA Defenders of the Earth, that's a good deal for 3-pack.
Yep.
The 3-pack for $55.
By the way, that right there was hands down my favorite figure of last year. This Lothar is an awesome figure. That was like the best. I think I listed that number one on my top 10 figures of 2022.
And what's cool about Lothar, people don't know it too, is like he's like one of the very first black superheroes.
Mm-hmm. But so Big Bad Toy Store's got a lot of cool stuff. Anything else worth?
Oh, in the private chat, I put something.
Oh, look at this! They got the Power Rangers Shredder.
No way! That's such a great figure.
$13.
That is a great. Even if the colors don't, or it's not regular Shredder, it's a great Shredder figure.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh, in the private chat, I put the new test shot pictures of the Roman Racer.
Oh, okay. Get those pulled up. Let me just see this. What do we got? Figure 0. I really want to. I wish they would do these in 1/12 scale instead of 1/6 because their fucking shows are awesome. But lots of good stuff over at Big Bad Toy Store. I'm still scrolling to see if there's anything stands out.
There's hundreds of items in here, so it's
it's a ton of stuff. It's like a ton of stuff. Oh, this one right here. I wish this wasn't sold out because it was when I looked at it. That is like an awesome Darkseid figure.
No, yeah.
That Beast Kingdom Darkseid is freaking badass.
Gentlemen, I'm going to have to go because I got to close up and I got a situation I got to take care of.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, I hope everything's okay. You have
no, I have my other job. I got to take care of something. So anyways, guys, you guys have a good one.
Later, man.
See you later.
See you. Have a good weekend.
So anyway, we got Big Bad Toy Store there. Entertainment Earth got a lot of stuff as well. So definitely go check them out. All kinds of stuff, pretty much some of everything. So whatever franchise you're into collecting, they probably have something on sale, including Hot Lips Avalanche. Handsome Squidward.
That head is just so oversized for that body.
Yeah.
It actually, once you put a different helmet on it and put it on a Warpath body or a bigger body, it looks better in scale with whatever you put it on. And to get rid of the lipstick.
Yeah.
Hasbro likes to put lipstick on their figures anymore.
Lots of cool stuff here. So go check them out. Trying to see if there's anything pops off here. Lots of
the Beast Kingdom Superman figures are kind of, I got one, and Yeah.
Marvel Legends, Amazon. All right, so they're having some Black Friday deals on Amazon right now. This one I don't get. This is a $25 figure that are going, it's on sale 38% because it was selling for $40. That's not retail, mother. What the hell?
That's your markup.
Yeah, that's not a Black Friday deal if you're selling it for price. But so we got Groot for $21. We got some 5-packs here with that Spider-Man 5-pack for $70. You know, we've got Gore. If you want to pick up some bucks here for some customs, we got stuff there. That's $12.
I wish the Rogue would go down cheaper because I want that, but I don't want to pay.
Yeah, I would like that outfit, but because there's a couple things I'd like to do to customize it with like a vest and stuff, but it just not really doing it for me. This is a great Deathlock figure, by the way. I don't know why they still have these in stock anywhere, but they do for $13. So
again, we need more export stuff, and that's an export Deathlock.
That's a great figure. I love Deathlock. So we've got Mr. Sinister, we got Doctor Strange, Baron von Strucker, Thick Thighs, Jessica Drew.
They got the Mojo on sale too.
Yep, Mojo on sale. The Mojo packs on sale.
He went back higher. Yesterday he was 35.
Oh, they went back up. Deadpool and Monkey Man 2-pack or Hit Monkey, whatever his name is. I don't know.
The Hit Monkey, we could use a updated figure of that too, because
him
and Puck both.
Yeah, Long Shot. This is a great figure. Oh wait, sorry, no, that's the Epic Heroes one. Never mind. I thought that was the Marvel Legends one. Anyway, lots of Marvel Legends on sale over on Amazon. They also got some G.I. Joe classifieds on sale. This 2-pack for $31 is a really good deal.
Yep.
So that's a good one there.
Kamakura, whatever, Kamakura. $20. He's normally $30
for her.
I never understood why that one was $30.
I don't know. This I actually want to get. This D&D. This was a Pulse exclusive. I actually do want to get this one for $20. I might pick that one up after the show tonight because that's one. But so they got a few G.I. Joes on sale. Not a lot of stuff, but they got a few. McFarlane. If you like McFarlane stuff, highly recommend their Warhammer. Very nice stuff. So they got some, $10, $11, $12 figures out there. You can get Overt Kill for $13. I mean, that's cheap as hell. That's as cheap as I've ever seen him.
I'll give you $13 for your custom Hulk back there.
No. That made my number one on my list the other day. But that's my number one figure. I would never get rid of.
I didn't even watch your list. So
you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. I normally watch them all, but I just didn't get a chance to watch that one yet.
No, that was my number one. That was in my top 10 figures I would never get rid of. That was my number one.
I'm
sold. And Solar was on there too. I think Solar was number 4. I think. I can't remember now, but yeah. So some McFarlane stuff on sale. SH Figure Arts, they're having some deals on SH Figure Arts too. So depending on what you're looking for out there in the world, some cool stuff going on there. I'm really curious about this cheap Chinese PS2 figure here. I bet it sucks. But
you got a super chat.
Oh, we got a super chat. G.I. Joe Classifieds Viper 3-pack on sale for $55. Ooh. Where is that? That's a good deal for three G.I. Joe Classifieds figures. That's a really good deal. Thank you, Justin. I just need to know where. Is that? I didn't see that on Amazon. I'll have to look and see if that's it. But I pulled this up for you, Transformers on Amazon. Just for you. I don't know anything if any of these figures are good or if any of these prices are good.
Well, next Friday I'll have a bunch of Transformers in my haul.
This one, because this is across G.I. Joe 3 3/4 inch, I totally want this.
Buddy of mine just bought that. He showed me pictures. He got it.
This is because I already collect these 3 3/4 inch Joes, and to have him set up with this, I love that.
Striker and Stalker together.
That is an awesome set. That and the Dreadnought Soundwave that they came out with.
The Megatron his tank looks good too.
Yeah. So we got.
During the con last week, I heard they're going to be doing the Triple T as a crossover Transformer. I don't know with who. And Hound as a Vamp.
They need to do Optimus at some point.
Yeah. What would Optimus turn into? I guess the
USS Flag. That's what. No, that would be Metroplex.
Metroplex or Fort Max.
Yeah. But yeah, they got some Transformers on sale. Most of it looks like kids stuff, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Kid stuff or import stuff. What else do we got here? What was this one? Oh, just if you go to Amazon and just click action figure and then click your little Black Friday deal button up here, you can kind of get a generalized. It's a ton of stuff. You're gonna be looking through it forever, but there's some cool stuff out there, depending on what you're looking for. So that's definitely out there. We got some Star Wars figures, Black Series and Vintage Collection on sales. We got some of these 4-packs, which that's a great deal. It's less than $10 a figure for a 4-pack if you're into Vintage Collection. You got a 2-pack here. So there's some cool stuff here. This figure should not even be $8.49. Nobody gives a crap about Saw Gerrera, but so some good deals on classics or on Black Series and Vintage Collection. This one I like. I think I might. This one I might pick up because I like this Luke. So I might pick that one up. I don't know. We'll see. But you got some 2-packs there, or not 2-packs. Them with the speeder bikes.
Yeah.
So there's some cool stuff there, and then exclusively if you just want Vintage Collection, we got 4-packs galore on sale right now. We got Clone Troopers, and then the Bad Batch. We got the Hoth Troopers. We got the oh, that's the same one. Never mind. Trying to rush through this as quick as possible. I'm like, I got 5 minutes. Like I can do that. Anyway, lots of Amazon stuff. But lots of Amazon stuff right now that's going to be on sale. And remember, most of this stuff, honestly.
Oh, the Playmobil Knight Rider.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. $37 for a Playmobil Knight Rider. Oh, the top comes off. I wonder what scale that is. What Playmobil scale? I don't even know. It's probably way too small for anything.
But it comes with the Hoth.
Kid, I need you, buddy. Right away, Michael.
Oh, wait. That's definitely copywritten music. Let me mute that.
In stream.
That looks like it might almost work for 3 3/4.
It does. It's got the working scanner.
That might work for 3 3/4. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, those figures are shorter, but they're wider. I don't know.
Of course, the figure's way too small for like the car. Like really, you would stand much taller than a 3rd G F body. So it could work for 3 3/4 inch.
It could. I don't know if I'm willing to spend $40 to find out, but that is. Oh, look at the interior there, man.
Yep. I did find out from Riot Press. They're like the U.S. partner with Ramen Toys. After the 18-man, it is Knight Rider.
Oh.
I got to hold the first test shot of.
Yeah, you sent me that picture. That's awesome. All right, that's all I got.
In the private chat, I got the.
Oh yeah.
I got 2 links in there. First one's the Ramen Racer pictures.
All right.
And the other one's the reissue of. Since we talk about reissues, the reissue of John Nada, Roddy Piper.
All right.
Yeah, a good 66 Batmobile would be nice because every one that's been made so far has been undersized.
Okay.
And McFarlane, he always makes his vehicles one scale smaller than they should be. His 7-inch scale Batmobile is a 6-inch scale, and his 6-inch scale is a 5-inch scale.
Woo.
That is pretty. It's got the chrome. This is closer to being what we're going to be getting. I was like, my only nitpick with this is the hinge pins on the freaking hood. That should be a smooth hood.
Yeah.
Which works on the black one, because but I would rather have a smooth hood on the stock hood. But that's pretty.
Those look great.
And there's the interchange pack kit. If they can get to 2,000, which this is their antenna, CB antenna right now. It looks like crap for the general. I was like, as my comment there is, like I said, that's way too big. And they got the new test shots of their aviator figure.
Oh yeah, I saw they were posting that up. Yeah,
which looks nice.
Yeah.
At Ramen, we need Bo and Luke to go affect that car.
Yeah, we got the Centurion. I mean, not Centurion.
What do they call them? 80s Commanders.
Yeah, there you go.
And they're going to do a comic book. They're going to do their own style of not Silverhawks, titanium people. They're going to do a comic on it and basically kind of
Titanium Eagles.
Since Super 7 illegally sold them a license to Silverhawks, but they still want to continue it. That was Airwolf was on my list of 1/12 scale vehicles, which is a video that they put on. They will not. It's partially demonetized on the channel for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fine on your channel.
For some reason. Oh, I can't wait. This is totally going to be a Punisher van for me. That's
yep. And the base one you can get either white or black. Don't come with the brush guard or the wing and the lights and stuff. So, and only 2 seats instead of 4. So you could get somebody who can model and 3D print and do some gun lockers in the back of it.
Oh yeah.
And if you're into They Live, Ringside Collectibles has reissue of the John Nada from They Live, one of my favorite movies. Entertainment Earth's got it too, but you'll miss it because for some reason the product image they use is the shirtless in the tank top. So you don't know who. This is just a Roddy Piper figure. And they're doing the
99. That's damn good.
And they're doing Scorpion King too.
Nice. This is so much better than in my opinion, than the NECA one. Like the NECA one was good. I like the NECA one. This is better though.
Well, I think that's all we got for tonight, and we're at 10:01, so we can.
I'm already late for my other chat. Well, some bitch.
Well, everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. And we'll get the Geek Chat tomorrow night on GeekFusionTV. And remember to do all that wonderful YouTube stuff, like, share, comment, subscribe, because YouTube will not do it for us. Like, down, thumbs up.
Even a dislike is better than nothing.
Yes.
So, yes, and we will be back in 24 hours. If you're on
you ain't watched Invincible yet. It's the only thing I've been watching.
I gotta watch the last 2. I did watch the first 2. I need to watch the next 2. I haven't watched them yet. I gotta catch up. We'll talk about. I got so much to talk about because I didn't do a Geek Chat last week either. I took the weekend off, so I got lots. Okay, we got lots to discuss. Been lots of geek news coming out, so we'll have a lot to talk about tomorrow. So,
alrighty. Well, remember, we'll catch y'all next time.
Later, Dides.
Later.
Dides.
Dides?
It was a cross
Okay,
between
I gotta
Dides
figure
and
what
Dudes.
is that?
Dides. Later, Dides.
That's the new PC word now.
I guess. I don't know. Dides. I don't
You're
know.
being inclusive. Okay.
I'm trying to. I don't want to assume anybody's gender. So.
All right. Later, Dides.
Demonetized. Ciao. All right.
Have a good.